All right, so we had a question about problem 3 from the homework ANOVA calculations. And so your data may be a little bit different, but you have the same general data here. And so you want to, if you're doing this in your TI 83, 84, you should be using the process that they explain how to use in this section. And so I'll go through that process right now. So we have 3 different variables, 3 columns of data. So we'll want to go into Stat, Edit, and notice that I have data in L1, so I'll want to go up to L1 and hit Clear, Enter, and go over to L2, up to L2, and hit Clear, Enter, and then enter the data in. So not to bore you, I'm just going to pause this and enter the data in. Okay, as you may be able to see, I have the L1, L2, and L3 columns set up. And you want to make sure that you are using, you know which labels you're using, because you'll need to enter this in once you get into the ANOVA. You'll want to enter in L1, L2, and L3, or whatever list you use. So I have the data in L1, L2, and L3 for local, Fox, and CNN, respectively. And we'll want to get out of here, out of the lists. And we're going to go to Stat, and then over to Tests, and it should be towards the bottom. So I'm going to go up to go to the bottom of the list, and then there we go, ANOVA. We want ANOVA, and then we want to enter in the list. So L1, L2, L3. L1, comma, L2, comma, L3, and close parentheses. Okay, and there we go. So there's our test statistic, which is the second answer here. And as you can see, the answer is 2.785 rounded to 3 decimal places as asked. As you can see, 2.7848, so we round up to 5. And then the p-value is the next value here. And there's our correct p-value. This is the one that was entered in by the student. And as we can see, that's the solution we have here, rounded to 4 decimal places as requested. All right, so let me know if you have any concerns about using your calculator to do ANOVA calculations, and make sure that for each problem you work on, you clear out the data, enter the new data in, and don't reuse the data from your previous problem. You can run into issues, obviously, if you're using the wrong data. So make sure you're using the correct data when you enter in your solutions and do your calculations. All right, let me know if you have any other concerns.